Three amateur tennis players on the brink of going pro fall into a love triangle, one that impacts their future relationships, their success, and their careers. Challengers is a tense, dramatic sports movie with a lot of romance, and for the most part, it's a very provocative, engaging watch. The three leads, Zendaya, Josh O'Connor, and Mike Feist, are fantastic, portraying their characters across their lives from late teens to young adulthood. They each get a chance to show both the sporty side of their lives as well as the personal, familial sides of their lives. And what makes each of them so compelling is the way in which the film paints them in shades of grey. There is no protagonist, nor is there an antagonist. Instead, the film shifts focus and perspectives throughout to develop a detailed, fully formed narrative with room for interpretation. This does lead to one of the film's problems. Its pacing and editing is at times brilliant, especially in the final act of the film where it's used well to create and build tension. It's perhaps one of the most dramatic, best depictions of tennis I've ever seen. There are a couple of other sequences like this as well. However, the constant shifts of time periods can be tough to track and follow. It sometimes feels like a restart or a reverse course, and not all the jumps in time head to a more interesting or compelling moment. On top of this, the film is long and there are moments that feel dragged out and just slightly slow. This is a film that tries to encompass a lot but doesn't always need to. Sometimes less is more. The score is a highlight though. Like the editing, the score does a magnificent job of building tension and setting the mood. Whether it's a game of tennis or a staring match between two warring characters, or even two characters in love, the score manages to make almost everything thrilling and dramatic, even if what's happening is neither of those things. At the core of the film is the love triangle, which is well done. It never goes too far or pushes itself into overtly adult territory, and the trailers perhaps suggest moments that aren't actually in the film. But in many ways, this is a romantic thriller. It's a film about the complexities of love, relationships, and how success and failure can impact them. Zendaya is perhaps the standout in this regard, as her character is torn between the two men, with her own desires and goals in mind as well. Challengers is a thrilling, intense experience anchored by three great lead performances. Its biggest letdown is its excessive runtime and some pacing issues caused by overly long sequences and constant time jumps.